Good morning, Geekdom. It's me, the artist and MC, getting ready for the fastest live stream west of the Mississippi. Like, share, subscribe. Support the stream if you feel so inclined. This is Morning Geek Speak, affectionately known as the artist and MC. So, since it has been so hot here, I've been fighting a losing battle with my allergies. I have been passing out before I was ready to every night this week. I've had things I need to do, my evening time, some notarizing and stuff I need to get done, and I have not been able to do it because I have fallen asleep every time. Last night I was trying to get it done. I had a little bit of time before I had to go meet the notary. Sat down, tried to work on this foundation video to get that done. Woke up at midnight in my computer chair, dazed and confused. Not fun. But on the plus side, I do feel a little bit energized. I don't feel like I'm walking through the world like a ghost. And my nose is a little clearer today because we got some moisture in here. But otherwise, it's half the week is gone. I've missed appointments 3 times this week. So now I got a call. Uh, Ex-wifey apologized to her because she was doing a no rising for me. It ain't personal. So anyway, because of that, I did not watch Secret Invasion last night. I didn't see it. And since I'm on call tonight, I'm going to try to watch it tonight. So, see a banner in the community to have if you want to join in. Definitely join in if you haven't seen it. Don't come in there and spoiler shit for me. I don't like that. So, can't talk about Secret Invasion because I didn't watch the shit last night. But I was having an interesting thought in the shower this morning about Secret Invasion and thinking about what is really memorable about Secret Invasion to me right now. What's really memorable. And the funny part was, yesterday I did a stream, and at the end of the stream, somebody in the chat mentioned that Talos got killed in the last episode, and I had totally blanked on that shit. I did. I totally disregarded, forgot, whatever the hell you want to say, slipped my mind. It was like, yeah, he did get killed last episode. Maybe. Maybe. To my point that I was making yesterday, it doesn't make him not a good character. I did like the actor playing his part, but yeah, he did get killed last week. So what? You think that really means he's dead? I mean, his daughter got killed the week before that. She jumped up with the boogie the next episode. Maybe he will. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it wasn't him. Who knows? I really wonder how these scrolls are able to tell each other apart since they can shapeshift into human beings. Is it something in the eyes? Is it a smell? What? How do you know that you're grabbing the right scroll if both of you can take any shape you want to on top? How do you know who the hell you talking with anyway? What up, BT? What up, King Bears? Beastly. You know what? Yeah, HVAC man, super secret weakness. Allergies. Yeah, no, when allergies fuck me up. I fell asleep in my van yesterday on lunch. I cleaned my van the day before, hot as fuck. Cleaned my van. Day after that on lunch, I found a shady spot under a tree because there ain't that many of them where I am. Got in the back of that van, stretched out, let the wind blow, and I fucking fell asleep. Fell asleep. It's gone. Not to mention I got to work kind of late that morning because I couldn't sleep. Because I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, not being able to breathe and shit. Too hot. Dried out. It's been a shitty fucking couple days of sleep. What up, D-Remedy? BMCT said he think they know each other's sin. Maybe they can smell it. That's what I'm thinking. if you can change your outer appearance, right? You are part of a group of people who can change their outer appearance. How do you identify each other when you come close? How? How do you know who is who? Because understand the whole idea with them being able to change their shape is they have to walk, talk, and everything the same as the person that they're copying. So how would you know? I think it would be some kind of pheromone that they give off that's undetectable to other species, but people of their species can actually sense it. Now, I don't remember if that was ever brought up in the comic books about the scrolls, how they can identify each other. I don't know. But you should find out. And if it isn't, you're welcome. Fucking welcome. Play an elevator. Teach you to make your game great. But regardless of that, how do we really know that that was the real Talos that got killed? Because he was the only one who was there? According to who? I was really concerned how Ravok got behind the firing line to be over there to stab Talos to begin with. Dudes are right in front of him. Nobody's sneaking around the side. Fuck. That was bad set dressing or something. That don't make any sense. Back. What up, to Trill? Loyal parishioner. Yeah, exactly. How they meet each other? No one. Secret handshake? What the fuck? It has to be. To me, I'm thinking it's a sin. I'm thinking it's a sin. Undetectable, but a sin. Like a cloud that forms around you, like being able to see somebody's world. Everybody else walking through the world with a blue aura, and then you guys show up as yellow because your eyes see a different spectrum or something. It could be that. Given the fact that scrolls can take radiation and shit like that, I think it would be that. It could be just as simple as that. They give off some kind of radiation or have a different smell because or that they can see it. They can see different forms of radiation. I don't know. They're from space, so all that is possible. All that is really possible. I tell you this, I bet Wolverine can find one. And why? Wolverine has heightened senses, smells, and all kind of shit. Hearing, taste, smells, probably fuck you up. Sabretooth probably can do it too. is what it is. It was midnight. I decided to take my clothes off and get my ass in bed and not pushing to stay awake. I needed my rest. So I went ahead and jumped back in bed, jumped in bed, and tried to go back to sleep as best I can. So it ain't that bad. I don't know if any of y'all have seen it. Anybody in the chat has actually watched the last episode of Secret Invasion? Because it should be either episode 4, it should be episode 5, it should be next to the last episode. So this shit should be wrapping up pretty quick. And I'm not saying that that's a good thing. It's just liking the show. I'm just not feeling anything off of it. Like, man, I forget another key character got killed. I'm like, okay. So episode 4. So yeah, they got 2 more episodes. Thanks, Beasley. So they got 2 more episodes to wrap this shit up. Here we go. Got folks cooking in our kitchen today. And I'm trying not to be upset if I show up and they got my pots and pans out, burning my shit up. So cooking breakfast with staff. But nobody mentioned bringing cooking apparently. And I'm the only motherfucker that has some there. So my carton of eggs is gone. Somebody had rifled through my shit to pull out my pan to cook on. I'm going to be having a challenging day. It's going to be a challenging day. I am selfish with some shit. The shit I buy for myself, I'm very fucking selfish. I buy that shit to share. It's not communal property. That spatulas, forks, knives, plates, none of that shit. Nobody talks about bringing it. So how are they cooking this shit? Just spit in their head. Okay, fuck around. Anyway, shit. Still y'all. Gotta watch by. What up, Dub C? Long time no see. BMT said he liked this art. Liking it so far. I'm really curious where James Rhodes is. That's what I'm curious about. I'm curious where James Rhodes is. Where's Rhodes? Is he dead? Where's Martin Freeman's character? Where is he? Is he dead? Some of these people got to come back. Not necessarily a fan that they killed Maria Hill, but all right, whatever. These some of the people that got contracts that get kind of long in the tooth, starting to get up to making some actual money. Cut it down. Okay. I guess Nick Fury's gonna die by the end of this one. You can have a clone of an LND or something like that. Nick Jr., Nick and Knight Jr., as he's called, because there are 2 Black Nick Furies in Marvel Comics. Yeah, it's a bit shocking because look, I'm not thinking the gut shot would have killed him. She could have bled out, but come on, man. Gut shot. Look, Guy got a gut shot too. Chick jumped right up the next episode. Maybe they're not going for the gratuitous violence. You see somebody getting bucked in the chest. But a gut shot is painful, but you can survive for a while. Good. But they shuffled her off. Okay. I like they was doing a shit lot with the character anyway. But you do need Nick Fury having his seconds. Like Colson, like Hill. But if you ain't gonna have your seconds, that must mean to me you're not gonna have Nick Fury. Sam Jackson is expensive. That's not a cheap actor. He like acting, he'll do any role, but I don't think he comes cheap. I do not. So Sam Jackson on a TV show has to blow their damn budget. Has to. Especially as executive producer. I heard these goofies talking about it earlier this week about the budget before the show came out, how much it was. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's probably mostly staff. 200 something million. Sam Jackson, Ben Middleton, Amelia Clark, Kingsley Benadire, another chick that's playing the MI6 agent. These are all well-known actors that can command a high salary. Yeah, I think the budget on a series, short as it may be, was going to be factored into that. That's labor cost, nigga. That's labor. Because they're not doing a bunch of CG. Most of the show is practical. Oh yeah, excuse me. And Don Cheadle too. I forget my man Don Cheadle. Dude, that's not a cheap show. That is not listing those. Look, at least four of those people that I can attest to, five of them are motion picture actors. Motion pictures who can be in somebody's big box office movie. Don Cheadle with Sam Jackson. Last shit I saw with Ben Mendelsohn outside of Captain Marvel, he was starring with Brad Pitt. Killing him softly. He's playing a whole drug addict. Amelia Clark, Game of Thrones, and she acted movies too. What the fuck are you talking about? These are actors that cost a lot. Don Cheadle, this motherfucker has starred in movies. Trader, been the lead actor in movies. What are you talking about? Yeah, the show probably does cost a lot, but not because the production was expensive. Because the talent you got on deck is expensive. You pay for that shit. They ain't working for peanuts. Fuck. That's why I get at some of these goofies talking about this shit. Look, just be plain about the shit. You don't like that it's a show led off by somebody who ain't Caucasian. Just say that. Because that's all it comes down to. You had no real reason to hate the show. But every hoax show you hate always seems to got one of these non Caucasian people in front of it. And those are the ones you always go back to try to say how terrible they were. Like repeating a lie enough will make people believe it. It's just what it is. Actors know it. The rest of us know it. Some of us just don't give a shit about playing it up like we need to cry about it. We know it is standard. That it comes standard in geekdom in some senses. It does. You got motherfuckers out here that still believe Black Panther was a shit movie. Still ain't prove why. But they rave about Avatar, which was nothing but fern color. That's not bad because I like fern color. So look, it's a shit string. Fucking good show again. The robe is show. Is it the most exciting show going on? No. But espionage in and of itself, people sneaking around behind the scenes and covert actions is not supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to be trying to get away with some shit. Not everything going to pot. Yeah, a lot of explosions and gunfire. That's not how this shit's supposed to work. Now it's supposed to work, especially if you're talking about an invasion, in a secret invasion at that, where it's not going to be a lot of upfront fucking action set pieces. It's all in the title, motherfucker. Secret invasion. Not Infinity War. So I think at this point, after Secret Invasion, I'm ready for people with the short attention spans to get out of the MCU. Stop watching MCU movies and TV shows. Because I'm sick of hearing them complain about them. I am. I'm sick of the ADD kids like, I'm bored. What else is going to happen? Something else needs to happen now. I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of it. I'm good. Yeah, Fury would be more quiet. Not John Wick loud. No. John Wick is an assassin. And for the John Wick movies, the reason you got so much goddamn action is because John Wick took down one of the crime organizations by himself, and they enlisted every assassin in every fucking group to go after his ass. And apparently they didn't give a shit about being quiet about it. So it ended up spilling out into the streets often. Got enough fucking money, a lot of shit is going to happen. But espionage, spy world, James Bond and shit like that, it's not about big action set pieces. You're supposed to be doing some shit covertly. That's a motherfucker why, you know, Metal Gear and the Siphon Filter don't have the same big ass audience or first person shooter like Call of Duty or some shit. Because Metal Gear and Siphon Filter is about using your fucking brain and sneaking around, not drawing a lot of attention to yourself. Call of Duty is about running out there, guns blazing, jumping all over the place, just letting off as many rounds as possible. That's why. ADD children. Can't focus on shit for 2 minutes. These are the same motherfuckers that thought WandaVision was a terrible show but couldn't get through the first fucking episode because it was in black and white. Like, damn, can't even develop a story. How do you read a fucking book? Cliff Notes? The back panel? Fucking hell. Nothing has time to develop. What do they call it? The generation impatient for microwave popcorn? Sit there tapping their finger for that 3 minutes. This is taking too long. Fuck! This is garbage. This microwave sucks. Not me. On the whole side of the spectrum, even still, I'll give things time to develop. Yeah, Nick Fury is the super spy. Nick Fury is the man on the wall. Read fucking comic books, you know what that means, and I'm not going to explain it to you. Which means most of what Nick Fury does is behind the scenes. You never even know about it. Most of the Marvel Universe, until Original Sin, didn't know what Nick Fury was into. They never knew. Well, think of it this way. If Uatu the Watcher only showed up when big shit was happening, and that's how you knew big shit was happening, because the Watcher showed up to say, hey, what's going on? I just thought I'd tune in for this little bit. Like, oh shit, this is serious. Uatu is here. Yeah. Nick Fury was that dude you never saw. When you did see him, wasn't that big of a deal. He didn't have much on his plate that day. He just popped in to give you a little information, and he going back to what the fuck he was doing. That's who he was. You didn't see Nick Fury all the fucking time. Wasn't always in your face. Nick Fury was always behind the scenes handling shit. That's why in the Original Sin, most of the damn heroes didn't know the Nick Fury they was seeing was a life model decoy. The real Nick Fury had been living on a space station forever. He had been up there chilling. He'd been down on Earth and God knows how long. And the shit he knew had Thor trying to find his manhood again. That was just one of the things he knew. So I'm not expecting, crash, bang, zoom, lights and sirens, billowing smoke clouds action and shit. Not. These modern age geeks, you give them that shit, that they mad about that too, on clouds and shit. Oh, it was just too much special effects. We need more practical. Shut the fuck up. You just need to be right, bitch. Yeah, Splinter Cell. Did I say Siphon Filter? Same shit. This is a generation that wants $1 million answer off a 10 cent prayer. No shit, no shit, Double C. That's a good one. Felt each hero with the. Yes, he did. BMT. He found each one of those goddamn heroes. Nobody in Philadelphia. Stop calling my fucking work number. Yeah, the real talk happens behind the scenes. I mean, think of it this way. In Winter Soldier, what Avenger knew about all those other helicarriers being made? First Avengers movie. Which one of those damn Avengers knew about the whole thing with a helicarrier? What kind of appropriation happened to even build that bitch? And staffing. Fucking Avengers didn't know nothing about that shit. Fury just pulled up on them with it. And these are scientists. A couple of them were scientists. Knew nothing about, never heard of, didn't mention none of that shit. Just, wow, we got this? How'd you get something like that? How'd you get something like that? Who designed something like that? as Fury in the background. Now they kind of undermine his whole undermine his time. That's not what's his name? I'm swearing to you, they got a jammer over there by that fucking gate. They must have a jammer by that gate. As soon as I cross that line, that shit be boom, kick me the fuck off. Anyway, hit a one if you can see me. I'll finish this up before I gotta get out. Get to this breakfast meeting. Better have my fucking coffee. Better not be using my shit. I'm on call tonight, and I better have a whole dozen of eggs still in that damn refrigerator. I'm gonna be upset. Like, bitch. All right, beast, beast, B and B. All right. So the point I was making was all spies have assets. They have people to get their information from. Lord Baelish had we got affairs. His people he got information from. The weirdo priest the mountain into a zombie. Even he had his little. Give me a one if you guys can hear. I'm gonna have to shut this shit down. I think this part is actually StreamYard. Assets don't need to know they work for a spy organization. That's nothing that you have to tell them all the time. You develop an asset, they know what they need to know. They don't need to know everything. If they know they work for a spy organization, they actually roll on said spy organization. You don't tell them that shit. They're supposed to actually operate and blind a little bit to not know who you really are, who you really work for. You don't hand out business cards for that shit unless you bring them into the organization as a whole. Otherwise, it's assets. They know they work for you. You might not know who you work for. It's not how shit works. So that's why killing off somebody like Maria Hill is a problem, because Nick Fury is the spy. You kill the most valuable assets developed over years. Same thing with Coulson. You see how long he's known Coulson. That resource is now lost on both of those accounts. You have to replace it with something, or you have to kill Nick Fury, because it took time to develop those resources. You don't have time to develop it again necessarily. Just want to tell my wife I cleaned the Avengers hangar. Shit, maybe I just scrub out the Quinjet engines. Don't matter. Don't matter. Think I'm there. I'm getting cut a check. And I ain't a field agent, but look, every time they go out, I get to load up and make sure their weapons is oiled. I get to make sure the weapons is oiled. We got some shit, nigga. I'm just telling you. I don't think the guy on a F carrier who puts bombs on jet planes complains about his job that damn much when they out on missions. That nigga dropped the bomb I put on there. Wrote my name on that bitch. Don't think he cares. It takes all things. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get myself some coffee. We got a staff meeting with everybody in our home, earth in our building. So I want to get some coffee in me so I can get my politeness refilled. Otherwise, I'm gonna be shitty. I'm gonna be a normal Scorpio today, and this might not be good for people, especially since I'm dealing with issues that really irritate me. But you see a link this afternoon or this evening. You want to call Secret Invasion episode 4 with me? Go on ahead and come through. Big. If no, then you'll see you later on. But like, share, subscribe, if you feel so inclined, and you just heard a Geek Speak. I will see you guys next time. If it works, should not work. Delay. Somebody got to give up.